Did you know that the handbag you carry could be ruining your entire elegant image? Today, I'm going to reveal 12 types of handbags that no elegant woman should ever wear, and the reasons will surprise you. I'll show you what to avoid and what to choose to transform your style. Stay until the end because I'll share the ultimate secret to choosing the perfect handbag that effortlessly elevates your image. And handbag number 1? You're probably using it right now. Number 12. Fake designer bags. Oh my queen, I know we've all been tempted at some point. You see that bag inspired by a luxury brand at a market store or on some website and think, what's the harm? It looks exactly the same. But let me tell you something. Nothing screams lack of elegance louder than a poorly made imitation. And it's not about the price, absolutely not. It's about the quality. Picture this. You have an important meeting. Your outfit is flawless, your makeup is on point, but then there it is. That bag with uneven stitching, that logo that fools no one, that material that clearly isn't leather. It doesn't matter how perfect everything else is, that one detail ruins it all. But the solution isn't spending a fortune. You know what's better than a fake? A simple, well-made handbag from an affordable brand. Because elegance isn't in the label, it's in the quality. Now let's move on to the next mistake that can make us look, well, let's just say, a little less sophisticated. Number 11. Bags with giant logos. What's up with this obsession with huge logos? They scream, I want attention from 3 blocks away. But your bag shouldn't steal the spotlight from you. It should complement your presence. A woman looks far more elegant with a discreet and sophisticated bag than one that turns her into a walking advertisement for her favorite brand. Because when a woman has true class, she doesn't need a logo to speak for her. The more sophisticated a woman is, the more she leans toward clean, minimalist designs. It's the quality of the leather, the perfection of the stitching, and the elegance of the design that make a statement, not a giant letter covering the entire bag. Even a simple, high-quality faux leather bag in a neutral tone without flashy logos will make you look 1,000 times more elegant than one plastered with designer initials. Tell me, have you ever fallen into this fashion mistake? Let me know in the comments. Number 10. Oversized bags. I'm talking about those bags so massive they look like you're heading on an international trip, and also those so tiny that your phone barely fits inside. The thing is, proportion is key to elegance, and bags are no exception. Listen, an excessively large bag not only throws off your look, making it seem like the bag is carrying you, but it also becomes a bottomless pit where you lose everything, including your car keys. And those mini bags that can barely hold a lipstick? Sure, they're gorgeous for a night out, but for everyday use? No, my love, we need something practical. The key is finding the perfect balance, a bag that complements your figure and is the right size for what you actually need to carry. Don't go to extremes because neither works, but hold on, because the next bag is an absolute no. Number 9. Worn-out bags. Queens, this is essential. It doesn't matter if your bag cost $1,000 or $50. If it's worn out, stained, or damaged, it's ruining your image. And I know what you're thinking, but it's my favorite bag. It has sentimental value. I get it, my queen, but elegance has no mercy for deterioration. A bag with scuffed corners, a ripped lining, or frayed handles is like wearing smudged makeup. It doesn't matter what else you have on, that detail ruins everything. Elegance is all about the details, and a damaged bag is a clear sign of neglect. The solution? Invest in the maintenance of your bags. Store them properly, clean them regularly, and repair any damage as soon as it appears. And if the bag has already served its time, it's better to say goodbye with dignity and replace it with a new one. Because, my queen, it's far better to have 2 or 3 bags in perfect condition than 10 that are falling apart. Number 8. Overly decorated bags. Let's get one thing straight. Your bag does not need to look like a Christmas tree. It might seem cool and fun, for a 5-year-old maybe, but for an elegant, classy, sophisticated woman, absolutely not. I've seen bags loaded with everything. Keychains, chains, pom-poms, charms, stuffed animals. Some even look like they're just missing flashing lights. But let's be real. These bags are like people who talk too loudly at a fine dining restaurant. They grab attention, but not in the way we want. A truly elegant woman knows that real sophistication lies in simplicity. When an accessory has too many elements fighting for attention, none of them win. Have you noticed that the most iconic bags in history are the simplest ones? The Hermes Kelly, the Chanel 255, none of them need excess to be extraordinary. And no, I'm not saying you need to spend a fortune on those exact pieces. The point is to look for clean, timeless designs and keep embellishments to a minimum. Number 7. Sports backpacks as an everyday bag. I have to be straight with you on this. A sports backpack is not an all-purpose handbag. Yes, I know it's super comfortable, It fits everything and it's practical. But elegant? Not at all, my queen. And I know there are plenty of women out there who have a beautiful backpack, but they use it for everything, from the gym to work meetings to dinner, even to a wedding. No, no, and no. Everything has its time and place. Elegance is about knowing when to use what. Going to the gym? Perfect. Bring your sports backpack. Going to the office or a formal dinner? Leave the backpack at home, please. There's an entire world of comfortable, functional bags that don't sacrifice style. For example, a structured tote, but not the one you use to carry your sneakers and water bottle. Number 6. Plastic material handbags. Those handbags that shine like a disco ball, made of that plastic-like material. It doesn't matter the price, it doesn't matter the brand. A shiny plastic handbag will always look cheap and will never be elegant. Elegance lies in the subtlety of materials. A well-crafted matte leather bag, or even a high-quality synthetic material with a matte finish, can look 1,000 times more sophisticated than those glossy, reflective materials. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you need to spend a fortune. There are affordable brands that use decent materials. The key is to look for matte textures, natural finishes, and materials that don't seem like they came straight out of the 80s, or squeak when you touch them. Number 5. Neon and overly bright-colored handbags. Queen, I have news for you. We are not traffic signs. Those neon handbags, those fluorescent shades that can be seen from space, no, just no. Elegance has its own color palette, and I assure you, neon green is not part of it. Do you know why the most elegant women usually carry handbags in neutral tones? Because they understand that an accessory should complement, not compete, and it definitely shouldn't make you look like a walking highlighter. Now, this doesn't mean you have to stick to black. Shades of brown, burgundy, gray, they're all incredibly elegant. In fact, there's an entire universe of sophisticated colors that can elevate your look without making you seem like you just walked out of a rave. Number 4. Slouchy, unstructured handbags. You know what truly pains me? Seeing a gorgeous, successful, radiant woman carrying a handbag that looks like it's melting. Yes, I know these bags were super trendy, but let's be honest. Once they lose their shape, they also lose their dignity. When you carry an unstructured handbag, it's as if your entire look starts falling apart little by little. It doesn't matter if you're wearing a designer suit or an expensive dress. A floppy, shapeless bag can ruin the whole composition because it simply doesn't give off that air of sophistication we're aiming for. At first, they might look cute on display, but after a couple of weeks, they start looking like something you dug out from the back of your closet after 5 years. Elegance is all about poise, and your handbag is an extension of that. You need a bag that stands tall and holds its shape so that everything else flows with elegance. Number 3. Themed handbags. Look, I know that Santa-printed handbags seemed adorable in December, but no, my queen. Just no. Not only are they tacky, but they also make very little sense. They only work. And I'm using that word very loosely for a tiny fraction of the year. True elegance transcends seasons and temporary celebrations. Think about it this way. Why invest in an accessory that you can only use for a handful of specific occasions throughout the year? No matter how exclusive a bag like this may be, it has a very limited lifespan, and in the end, it'll just take up space in your closet. Timeless elegance is all about versatility and long-lasting sophistication. A high-quality handbag should complement your outfits year-round, elevating your style no matter the season. The smartest investment is in pieces that outlast fleeting trends and momentary celebrations. Number 2. Fabric tote bags with messages. I know that tote bag with a phrase in another language seemed super cool to you. And yes, they're practical for grocery shopping or a beach trip. But for your daily life as an elegant woman, not even a little. Fabric bags have their time and place, running quick errands, going to the grocery store, a casual day at the beach. But when it comes to projecting a refined and professional image, we need to raise our standards. An elegant woman understands that her handbag is a statement of style, not a space for casual messages. True sophistication lies in the quality of the materials, the excellence of the design, and the timelessness of the style. Number 1. Fanny packs or belt bags. My queens, I know they're trendy, I know influencers wear them, I know they're practical, but let me be blunt, a fanny pack is to elegance what hiking boots are to an evening gown. They just don't go together. Elegance isn't just about following trends, it's about understanding what truly complements our image. A fanny pack, no matter the brand or price, was designed for utility. It's like wearing a tactical vest to a formal dinner. It might be practical, it might be trendy, but it doesn't convey the refined presence we're striving for. If your goal is to project a sophisticated image in your daily life, you need more refined options. Elegance and practicality are not opposites. They just require the right balance. There are gorgeous crossbody bags that offer the same freedom of movement without compromising style. It's all about making conscious choices that elevate our presence, not just blindly following passing trends. Now tell me, have you been guilty of any of these handbag mistakes? Don't worry, we don't judge here, and if you've made it this far, comment "I deserve the best" so I know you're part of this amazing community of women who truly shine. If you have any questions, I'd love to answer them in our next video. Give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more elegant secrets every week, because you deserve to look like a